Hello there, everyone. Yeah, I'm just having some issues here, so I'm just trying to work them out. Hope you're doing all right, folks. Right, that's sorted that. I'm trying to open an app, but the issue is it's acting like I'm opening an installer. Need to Google it. Let's have a look at that. I don't know if I need to uninstall and reinstall. That might be the issue. Always something with me, I tell you. Hello there, Osprey. I didn't actually call you out by name, but hello there. Right. Sort my installed apps, but sort them by date installed. And it's not there. That's weird. Oh yes. As soon as I saw it, I did call him on it. Well, call him out on it. Let me type that. No, it's not there. So I also don't get it. It's acting like it's not installed. Is it running and I haven't seen it? No, this is StreamerBot. I honestly don't know why it's reacting this way. I may just have to bail on it. Let me put the screen on. Essentially, you're right. this is the file folder I installed it in. I double click on it, and it says StreamerBot is unable to write to the folder it is currently running in. Move your installation to a folder that can be written to and launch StreamerBot again. I don't know if that's essentially saying I need to create a new folder. Try right-clicking on the StreamerBot folder. When you say that, do you mean the actual application that I was trying, or do you mean the folder that was in? Yeah, okay. The properties. I'll double check I've clicked on the right thing. That's better. Oh, okay, hang on. Alright, let's try again. No. Alright, I've got no idea what that is. I'll back out of that. But I don't get, because it is an application file, so it should launch something. Like maybe run as an admin? Hey, it's there. We got there in the end. Not a big massive thing, but it was something that I was working on last night when I did the little test stream, so I want to make sure it was up and running this time. Alright, I just need this web browser now. And I just need to copy a link. Alright, I don't think that has worked. Okay, after all that, I don't need to do anything. Alright, keep that down here because I don't really need it. And let's get the game up. But yeah, a bit weird in general, that. Alright, is it launching or is it just freezing? Either or. Okay. I will take that. Alright, while it's deciding if it wants to launch or not, I could just do a check in one thing. This bloody bug again. I really wish this app had sorted it out. Okay, it's just going to go quiet a second. Okay. Plenty of Night Sister defeats and conquest. Yeah, I mean, that is one of the things I can actually latch onto myself because I've got the Night Sister Lightspeed bundle on my main, so I can do those funny ones, if you like, with, was it Acolyte? That is something. There we go. I could do with actually doing a feats list for myself, because on Crimson here I'm going to suffer, but on Temin I should be alright. I think one of my concerns is the other discs. Yeah, exactly. Anything Night Sister related, as long as you're using anything without Morgan Elsbeth, you're fine. What's got me are these ones. I mean, I think I said this to you yesterday. It's like, we've got Decay in here, haven't we? I think it's Decay in his kit, but is it Night Trooper who's the main one? It's in the lead for him. Right, so there's something there. I'm gonna have to put some levels into Night Trooper, but I think for me the issue is how easy it is to do all this without dropping stars. Or if it's doable on the Datacron node. I think if we can find that out, we'll be okay. Hail Beta. We're just talking about Conquest. I know, rare for me. By the way, I don't know if you saw on Discord, I've got a way for you to control my scenes a little bit and all that, if you're interested. It's in that little thread I created for us. Night Trooper's Alert, Blight, Enoch is Decay, and Blight. Okay. I mean, I've got the feats somewhere. Alright, there's a lot going on my guild server right now, so I'm just trying not to look too detailed at it. Like, I just want a bit of time off it. But yeah, there's quite a bit that I don't mind. Like, we got Gungans on my main I can do. Morgan Elsbeth surviving, it's not great, but we'll try it. Decay, like I say, you can sort of cheese that with Enoch. Alert, I'm assuming we'll find a way to do that. Retaliator's Phalanx. So yeah, there's a few funky ones. I think that's my issue. It's like, kind of wish they weren't all related to the new ones. But it is what it is. I'm just glad there's nothing that says you need to win with all these units surviving. That would have been torture. Yeah, no worries, Ada, no worries. On StreamerBot, you log in via Discord, so that's all you have to do. It's up the top right of the home page. Just go log in. It'll log in via Discord, and then all I need is your Discord ID so that I can connect my Stream Deck profile, if you like, to your account. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Yeah, I heard about that, the DCS. That's pretty handy. I mean, I think sometimes ones like that are needed. You know, something to help these cheeses come along a little bit. Yeah, no, again, no worries. Like I say, if you don't want that out, you don't have to or out. It's just if you wanted to have the access to that thing, you can. Oh, wow. I'm amazed. Let me just move that in. Rank 6. With an hour and 43 to go. When I did my climb yesterday, I was 27 at start. So, Shard mates, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to say, well, put it like this. It's not like I'd misuse it or anything. Where do you find it? I think it was Kit who told me last night, because I'm a bit dopey when it comes to these things. I think that was it. If you go in your user settings, so I can't show you because of streamer mode, but down here I am again. Down here with your little user settings wheel cog, that's where it'll be. So, like I say, I can't show you because of this, but it should be on this scene, on this screen, I think. But yeah, you're not wrong, Osprey. They're stopping me from stalling. I haven't even got like any guild events to do. Is it just me or is today such a quiet day? Like, I remember looking on here earlier and I was like, there's actually no events. That just never seems to be the case. Have I taken them? No. Sorry, got drug up. Don't worry. I'll be honest. It was weird with my friend's ex, who would be in the chat saying, "I'm going for a shower," and I'm like, I don't need to know that. More because I knew him, if you like. You know, it's like, I don't need to know that you're having that. With the greatest respect, Ada, I don't know you like that. You know. I think it's weirder if someone you know says it. It's like, okay, I don't need to imagine that. Alright, we can knock this out. You know, I'm just mulling it over. Crimson's the one I can climb to first on anyway, so we could do those fleet battles and then move to Temin. I mean, I don't know where Temin is, but even if it's just a one battle job, we should be okay. Oh. I'm all over the place right now. I was actually panicking then, thinking, hang on, I need to shift my auto-target to Death Troop because I'm going to get killed, and I remembered it's not Smuggler's Run 2. I forgot I was just blasting through it. Yeah. Alright, let's do that. I'm doing something what I can only describe as weird on Crimson right now, which is I'm farming mods with high crit chance % secondaries. It's purely for the raid, so that some of these tunes like Maul and Sidious have got options. But, yeah, it's not fun. Yeah, exactly. I haven't even really been focusing on the speed. It's like, the one I've been working on the last day or so is Merrin, and I know you haven't played a while, Ada, but Merrin doesn't require any speed. She's like 0 speed as a character. So, yeah. I mean, I've done 2 mods so far. I've done Dengar. The speed's pretty low, but it's kind of eh. But the crit chance 9.81, so it feels okay. I'm sure you could get higher. I mean, that was a low roll there, but I think everything else is fine. But it feels okay. Like I say, it's an option. And then Night Sister. I've rolled this one. This one feels bad. I don't like rolling no speeds, but I've been trying to get that high. Downside, we're at 7.35, so I'm still a way off. Yeah, she's a very unique character as Merrin. I mean, I think Merrin is probably the last traditional Night Sister we'll have. Yeah, essentially. So you could put speed on her. I mean, it's like my Merrin's got 9 speed incidentally, but I have not modded her for it in any way. I've actually tried to get as little on her as possible to focus on other stats. Again, it feels weird. Like, it's actually the arrow that's got speed. Well, let's just do a battle, I guess. You know what? I'm going to put Biggs in. For one very silly reason. Supposing I'm on my main account later, and I have to do Prof versus Leviathan, I'd like to be able to do it with Biggs, because Mark 6 is on defense. It is. I mean, to be honest, I do give the devs credit for it for trying to come up with ways to make your mod characters without speed. I mean, the Jedi Fallen Order team, shall we call it, that's built around the same kind of mechanic that Sia Junda's lead essentially says if the opponents take more turns than you gain more stats during the opening of the battle, essentially. But that one works brilliant as well. I don't know why, but I always feel sketchy during the opening of battles, though, because even though I know I'm going to be alright, it doesn't feel good waiting. No worries, Aida, no worries. They go boom quite well. Who else is two? Oh, Basil Brush. Boom, boom. I think it was Basil Brush. Okay, let's do that. And say, I thought my TV knowledge was letting me down for a second. Oh, Bixie's doing a good job for us here. Twitch had an update on the mobile app, and I was thinking, oh good, they've fixed this chat thing where you can't actually read what the chat's saying if you're looking on your phone. No, they haven't fixed it. They probably just added something else in that people didn't really want. I feel like I'm being super salty with that, but it's like with this home screen change, I'm like, did anyone really want that? I know I wasn't crying out for it. I actually was looking through my home screen last night, just seeing if there was anyone I knew streaming, and it took me ages to find Wolf. I was like, I had to scroll through a whole bunch of people I don't normally watch to get to him. At least before you could just sort of scroll through names quickly. Okay, so we can do one battle here in 6, and we can full auto in now. I think it was a wolf among, I don't know, lions by comparison. It was like a bunch of Marvel Snap streams that were on, and it was like a busy night there, so I think it was just a case of, even though he got a fairly sizable viewership himself, he got hundreds on these other ones, so he kind of got squashed down. Where I feel like I'm very limited with my Twitch viewership, because I only follow a few games or a few streamers of games, so it's not like I ever have these big follower lists to troll through. What is it? Oh, there's like a little speck of something on my desk, and it was just rubbing me the wrong way, quite literally. But yeah, I might have a look at the Datacron, not the Datacron, sorry, the Conquest feats again, just see if I can start mapping it out what I'm going to do, because I don't think any of it's impossible, but there are some, as I said yesterday, that they kind of make you headache a little bit as far as, you kind of look at CG and you go, did you have to do that? You know? Like, if anything, there's a bit of me thinking on this account here, I've just got Lord Vader up to Relic 5 today, and he's going to go up to further, obviously. And I'm like, couldn't you give us a dot feat? You know? You see, I wouldn't class myself as that. I'd consider myself on the, not exactly on the opposite end of it, but certainly on the opposite end of the enthusiasm scale. Yeah, that's true. Vader will be good in that situation. It's just that thing, you know, of like, instead of throwing in Blight, Decay, Retaliate, why not just give us dots and defense up? And granted, we've had them before, but even if you give them to us an obnoxious amount of times, they're things that are pretty easy to cheese, you know? I get it, they don't want to be easy to cheese, but still, I can still wish it was. Yeah, exactly. And it wasn't that bad. I remember with 500 dots, you used to just throw, I think it was Tuskens at Old Republic. That was brilliant. It was the quickest 5 tokens you get. Yeah, I saw the new discs. Oh, 1K momentum, yeah. It was that. But yeah, I'm sure Tuskens do something with dots. I might have got them a little bit mixed up, but you're right, it was momentum I was thinking of. But yeah, the new discs, they do seem to rely a fair amount, if I saw right, on allies dying, and there were a few that revolve around critical hits. So I get it, they're trying to feed into Enoch a bit, but I don't know. I just hope they haven't taken anything good out to put these ones in, because there was nothing there that really screamed, oh, this is great, you know. Again, maybe I missed something. Hey, okay, Bug. We're doing alright. I'll be honest, I'm a little taken aback. I've got very little to do on here, so I'm racing through my stuff today. The 2 summon ones were interesting, because I know I saw someone, I think it might have been on Reddit, saying that Geonosians were a bit of a pain because even though they got relic to Geonosians, it always felt difficult to get kills with them. So the fact that they put something like that in makes me think maybe they're trying to cater to that concern. Or maybe it's just a case that they know there's a few teams now with summons so that they can actually make use out of it. There's TM from buffs, assists on basic. That one could be alright. Especially with Geos, that would be a lot of assists. But yeah, the quad main, on my main I'll be fine with that. On the free-to-play, I'm boned. Badly. I could maybe throw her under a Padme lead or a JMK team and have GK permataunt, but it's still awkward. Yeah, that one got me. I'm like, really? You've given us Morgan Elsbeth ones without even the Great Mother? It's like, well, the Great Mothers. That one really felt like they were trying to just give us an headache. Assist on basic is only if you use a basic during your turn. Alright, so essentially Geos wouldn't work. Okay. I think the one I've got in my head is which are the skippable ones. I mean, have I got this on my screen still? Yeah, I'm on. There we go. Can I save this? Alright, ad breaks incoming, just to let you folks know. Alright, I was curious what these buttons were, I've never seen them. We've got an edit button somewhere, there we go. Right at the top left. You're skipping Enoch kills and Morgan kills because you don't have Jar Jar. Well, I'll tell you in a second, T-Max. Let's see, can I get a pen? There we go, marker. Alright, I'm kind of wishing I'd got like a virtual pen at this point. Maybe we go for the highlighter. Okay, so that one will be fine. Morgan Elsbeth will be okay, but it's a pain. I'm going to put Decay will be okay as well, as far as I'm assuming in Sector 1 there will be a cheese. Beating 35... Oh, we want to do that? Yeah. Gungan's 35 kills, that should be fine. Win with a full squad of Geonosians. I'm going to put that as a yes, even though we don't know what the mini bosses are yet. Same with light side characters, you assume you'll be able to do it. Fit an enemy with Queen Amidala, that should be doable. I think the difficulty there is actually landing the kill, if you like, not accidentally letting someone else get it. Win with Gungan Bombardier surviving. Yeah, so Sector 1 should be okay for me. Bonus turns, Darth Vader should do that okay. That one I'm inclined to skip. So then we go to gain alert 20 times, we'll do that. Breach 50 times, that's just JML. Win with DTP surviving. Go on, we can give that a go. Win with Master Qui-Gon and Qui-Gon, that should be okay. Win with only Darkseid and Tarpals. I will admit, these defeat an enemy with ones I really don't like. So after that, it's gain evasion up, that's fine. Acolyte surviving is fine as well. Retaliate is phalanx, so fair enough. 15 battles with a full squad of Geos, it's a chore that, but we can get through it. Elsbeth surviving could be difficult considering no revives, but we'll assume there's a way, even if it's just trying to one-shot it with dash if we got Zealous Ambition. Similar with Enoch. Win with Queen Amidala surviving, that should be alright. Win without any support units, that should be fine. Then Tenacity up, that should be okay. Enoch doesn't need to survive. Okay, that's not bad then. I know it's the same with Calaran there, he doesn't need to survive, so that's okay. Blight Fort. Yeah, that is true. I know there are a few, I have seen a few of them. Blight 40 times, that just tells me we're going to have to find a way of getting Night Trooper involved in something. I mean, Night Trooper can revive if Elsbeth isn't there, so I'm thinking that could be just throw him in the Night Sister team. So I don't mind that because you could double dip that. And assuming you have to do... Sorry, I got me feats mixed up, it's the wrong set to that. I was thinking of Death Trooper there, but that's Sector 5, not global. So full squad of GR, hopefully that can do that. Hopefully that's just something like gas for me. Jar Jar's just Gungans. Win without using Empire. Ooh, really going all over the place with me, mouse. That should be okay. And win with DTMG. Ugh, that's not great for me. If Enoch's won an ally against Decay inflict all enemies with blight counts, then that feat should be done in one battle with only a geared Enoch. Okay. Have to see how it goes. Accuracy up, we've done that recently, so that should be okay. Plague 100 times, Night Sisters, that's groovy. Beat 25 enemies with DTP, that one's not really that fun, I'll agree. But it's 15 tokens, so it's like, ugh. I think I'm gonna have to tick that as a yes for now. Win 15 battles with Geonosian Spy surviving, we can find a way to do that. Padawan Obi-Wan, he's Ralik 9, so he will be able to defeat an enemy. Win without using any GR. Okay, that should be okay. Win with Luthen surviving. I am actually gearing Luthen up, so I want him usable. Then win with full squad of Gungans, we can do that. So far, I've only said I'm not doing Morgan Elsbeth, that's 5. So if I'm counting right, we're obviously going to do the Golden Challenge path. We can do the 20 battles with a full squad and Night Sisters, that's not bad. Stagger 100 times is pretty easy. 20 battles with full squad Imperial Remnants, that's the one I'm thinking of leaving, because that to me is just horrible. So that's 15 down. But then 15 battles with a full squad, 4 Gungans in your squad, that's easy for me. And so is 15 battles with Master Qui-Gon surviving. So I can actually afford to drop a few more, I think. Although saying that, the total's wrong, because it says there 334 total. Yeah, in Sector 1, that probably is doable. Hang on, what do you mean 334 plus 330 from battles? I'll admit, I've completely forgot. I thought it was 330 for the max crate. Have I forgotten what the number is? Is it 600 odd for red crate? Yeah, 664? No, it can't be 664, surely. I wouldn't mind. I put screenshots on Discord of these things and I always forget. 630, that's it. Yeah. There we go. I completely forgot my numbers there, sorry. So yeah, 334 plus 330, yeah. So, fingers crossed, if it means you can drop 34. If I drop, say, 15 for doing Imperial Remnants. And 5 for Morgan Elsbeth, that's 20. So I could afford to leave, I don't know, maybe the Blight one or something like, or maybe not even Blight, that one might be easy. Maybe the Death Trooper Peridia. That'd be, what, 2 15s and a 5? Ooh, that'd be just one out. That'd be an awkward one, BN. Either way, I feel like I've got some wiggle room. I think it's just choosing which one to do and what not to do. So I don't mind that. Might as well leave a copy there. Alright, let's wrap up Crimson here. I've just read what you said, Mol. Plan, you're going to blow through the first 3 to 4 sectors the first couple of days, then do Datacrons for several days. Wait for people to figure out the cheese and then pick up the feats in the second week. That's actually a solid idea. I can't say I could do that myself, just for the fact that I don't feel comfortable until it's done almost, but I know what you mean. It's probably a very solid way of getting through it. I think it's that minor anxiety of knowing that Red Crate hasn't been achieved. Okay, let's do a basic. Oh, by the way, Perseus, you've decided to swap your lineup. That's kind of annoying, man. He doesn't normally do it with a command shuttle, and yeah, that's a curveball for me. It means I've got to make sure I do this now. Good practice, I guess, but it's annoying. No foresight, so I could guarantee some, well, hits on 3 targets there. Okay, so Biggs will die. Okay, maybe not. Alright, we got some assists. We were certainly living in Hon's will there. Onk. I say, how you doing, Ada, again? Kinda. I've come back up into the fight. Let's knock this out. Yeah, we're all good. Just, we're actually done on this count for a bit now. Feels weird. Oh, okay. Phantom's just decided to kill itself. Okay. Alright, so we got first. We got 17 minutes until payout, so we're doing alright there. Victory. Okay. Ba-da-ba-da-bow. I know I've just been saying to myself, I feel like I've got time ahead of Conquest next week. It feels kind of nice that it's a chill week. I feel like Conquest week is always a massive headache. And it doesn't help that there's a guild swap around happening for me this coming week. My main accounts guild and another guild in my family are switching members, and I'm actually switching with them. So it's a minor headache because we've got to resort TB and PW, and I wouldn't mind. I'm not even sure I'm an officer in the guild I'm going to, but I'm kind of just in that headache place because it's like you want to make sure everything's right for the move. It's definitely a weird place to be. Right. Trying to think of. Oh, that was it. I was doing Master Qui-Gon here. Just trying to up his speed a bit. But he's been very resistant to my attempts to speed him up. He seems too slow. 316. Like Quad May, she's 344. Yours is 320. Not far off then. Oh, alright, this is a kooky team I'm doing. Well, that's one thing with damaging me. Yeah, clearly the optimal Jabba team. Don't know what I'm worried about. Yeah, I completely agree there, T-Max. I 100% didn't want to put the Omni on, but I did it as I think you might have seen last time, and it made it so much easier. I mean, the weird thing is, it wasn't even that team for me. You know, the Gungan battle I didn't find too bad, but it's just the idea that having that extra stacks of shield gen, it was like, yeah, it's made it trivial. I mean, if it wasn't for Master Qui-Gon, I would be working on Jar Jar now. I want to try and get him as high as I possibly can. I don't know, my Rowlet goals are all over the place at the moment. It's that thing where if I start working on the Rowlets for the Gungans, then I'm also having to neglect other Rowlet farms. But equally, I get better max rewards, so it kind of balances out, I guess. I mean, for context, over here, last raid I got 3.9. Mol, oddly enough, got 5.15. GG's on that, by the way. But that thing of, it feels like it's worth pushing to just see if you can get a bit higher. I mean, personal rewards, let's have a look at that. I'm closing on 4.25. I don't honestly believe it's worth chasing anything ridiculous like that, but like, you're thinking, is it worth trying to push for 6? I don't know. I mean, if I just bring up my Battle for Naboo stuff, here we go. Actually, even better, let's just go for the squads. This is kind of what I was running, and I'm just going to make a quick change. I'm going to take Kiadi out of here, and we're going to put Kiadi in here. I think that's what I did last time. Yeah, that looks about right. Oh, wow, that's an interesting mix. That's really like flexing on your guild mates more than anything. Yeah, the B1 cheese was helping. It was more a case of, for me, I was using B1 on my free-to-play, and it was just something that I could do to get through that battle a bit easier. Whereas now, I think I'm just going to have to suffer a bit more. I'm just going back to this, though, right? In my head, I'm thinking, ideally, I want to keep the Lumi team at R5. I don't want to push R7 to Lumi and Kit. So that then means the Gungans go up to 7, say. Quad May and those lot can go and do the R9 tier. R2 will just get dropped at that point. But then I'm kind of struggling because I think the only thing I could really do is try and push Droideka and B2 up a little bit. That I can do the R5 tier here, but then is it worth pushing the droids up in general to go to R7? I don't know. When you're looking at all these other farms I've got on as well, it's like, is it worth it? I mean, Hunter, Tech, and these lot are just shard farms. I'm not actually prioritizing them for gear right now. Got the Bo-Katan Mandalore stuff because I want to try and put gear into it eventually. DCMG I know I need to put something into. Especially with how much Imperial Remnant stuff is coming out. Exactly. I mean, saying that though, it's only been a month or so, hasn't it, for the raid? So if it's a 7 to 8 month cycle, in theory we've got a bit longer. I get your point, you know, it's like, I think there is an argument maybe to do the Gungans, but nothing else. I think by the time I got the Gungans up to R7, I could leave them and not regret it. I think that's kind of where my head is. Yeah, I mean, the Lightspeed bundle has just saved my bacon in terms of I had a usable team out the gate with Lumi. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the bottom line. The only reason I'm thinking of doing the Gungans is it might be a worthwhile payoff. But if it isn't worth the investment, then I wouldn't do it. I think when I'm in ROTF, I need to essentially work out if it's worth it or not. Okay. I mean, it's also that thing, if we don't, at least at this moment in time, know the numbers we're working with, who's coming, who's not, like, bang on. We've got people committing, but not, like, a proper list. So, as soon as we have a list, we might be able to estimate raid scores and all that kind of stuff, but right now, you don't know. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of where Crimson's been to a degree lately. I wouldn't call going for Lord Vader fun, but it was definitely something that wasn't really of a great benefit to the guild, you know. I know I could do with pushing the Gungans on there now. I mean, it's the Gungans, and I don't know if there's maybe some other things raid-related I could push. We'll have to have a think. Because I've got Leia in my mind there as well, so it's like, I don't want to go too far away from that, because I think Leia would be beneficial for everyone, but I know the Gungans will be worthwhile as well. I will say, by the way, CG was very clever with this raid as far as saying, right, those of you who don't like getting accelerated tunes, you're going to regret it if you don't go for these. It's like the Gungans are just so needed right now. Painful if you haven't got them built. Well, maybe not painful, but kind of painful. Yeah. I mean, that's solid, that. To be honest, that's how I've been with the free-to-play for a while. We haven't really been doing anything too serious there. It's just been, let's do the best we can and try and remain as competitive as you can without really being competitive. But yeah, I think there's always that challenge of, you know, how much do you let people get away with? I.e. hindering others. Again, that's Crimson. I've last couple of TVs, I've been the only one getting Raver shards. It's it's a little bit sad to play like that. It's fun seeing your name there, but it's kind of sad thinking, yeah, I've got one shard more, yay. Oh yeah, you're going to say you're alright in that sense. Me, I'm just kind of on the sad side of that. Yeah, God, my free-to-play shard trap currency is ferocious right now. I'm having to go to the Cantina Battle Store just to get shards. I mean, I know where it's all gone, it's Lord Vader, but man, I'm feeling the pinch. it odd, by the way, that if I was to ask the question, what do we think of the new Ezra? That could be read two different ways. Well, we've got two new Ezras, Ada. I say two. One is the one you remember with a facelift. I kind of like it. But then we've also got the Ahsoka show's Ezra. I mean, I think he's going to be good. I think he will be good when he is playable. I do like it, Ezra Albridge. Does seem good. I don't know, I like it, Ada. I like the younger Ezra's Luke. Obviously, the animated one really should be the one, but if they are trying to like make them all more like live action rather than animated, I think they did a good job making it look a bit like this Ezra. Is that Discord you mean? It should have a hashtag after it. I think anyway. If you find it, send it me in a DM or something, just so that, you know, it's not public. No one here I'm doubting, but you never know, someone malicious may look on my stream. As far as I know, there's still a thing. It should be your name and then a hashtag, I think. Okay. You don't build up tension, I'll give you that. Okay. Hang on, I'm just going to turn off stream mode on mine just so I can actually like Luke at the same time. Right, so if I go on, let's see. Is it edit user profile? Okay, hang on. So that is kind of it. If you go on, if you're in your user settings, and then you've got edit user profile right at the very top, right at the very bottom, it should offer you legacy username badge. And there it should say what your username is. So you could put that. But that does make me wonder if it's much more simpler than that. I honestly don't know, but I am useless with Discord. This is why I have people who know about Discord. Okay. Maybe it's this. Can I ask, have you actually signed into StreamerBot? Like, if you logged in, like I said? Because it could be that I could just try your name. Okay, you're doing it now. I don't know if you can actually still, if you have rights to skip ads. Or I say skip ads, not see the ads. Probably not. Okay, hang on, you're not wrong. Let me do this. Is it found you, or...? Okay, hang on. Yeah, it's where I do need the Discord ID. It's like here, it's saying, for me to give you access to the deck, I need it because it's, and it says, I need the discriminator, e.g. username, hashtag 0000. Trying to think what I could do there. Oh, the app breaks over, that's something. But yeah, I do need the do need that. Let me just see, can I just go like that? No. Yeah, it's not recognizing what I thought it might be. No worries, I'm just trying to help you as much as anything. Oh, hang on. I think I've got it. I think I might have it. No, that ain't it. That ain't it. I got something completely different and I don't know what the hell that was. A little bad about this, I've never gone on to what's called mod view on Discord. Apparently, you can see a whole bunch of random stuff on here. Pretty cool, to be honest. Like, I can see that Ada joined my server on November 1st, 2021. You know, I found that pretty cool as far as, like, information. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that as far as, you know, just being able to... Anyone can see it, I didn't know. Point stands, I just kind of like the view, it's like, ooh. Okay, let's give that a go. Let me, like, restart Discord, maybe it'll give me access to it. Dreamer mode keeps interrupting me. No, it's got nothing there that I can actually click on. The only thing I can see is that. And I'm sure I've done that and it didn't respond to it. Alright. Let me go on here, man. I'll put this on screen for everyone. On Discord, go to Settings, Advanced. Scroll down and make sure that Developer Mode is on. Exit your settings and type a message in any channel on any server. Right-click your profile picture and click Copy ID as seen below. I don't know if that's more helpful. Let me just drag this over here. See, I can't see that. Bring up your profile. I'm wondering if it's something to do with the site then. Yeah, I'll agree. It does sound a little bit awkward. Let's just go back to the start of it. You go on the StreamerBot website. Up here it should have said login. Did you log in and it signed you in via Discord? Yeah, I mean, feel free to DM me just in case I'm seeing the wrong thing, but that if you've logged into via Discord with a button up here, that would have been logged in. Right, okay. That might be the problem then. So if you go on there, go on streamer.bot, where my logo is there, it should say login. It'll log you in via Discord. Okay. Alright, you have logged in. Right, let me... Okay. Let's try your name again. Oh, hang on, not that, not that. This is why I don't do techie stuff. Yeah, it's just not finding you on here. Ah, okay. Got you. I've got you now. There we go. If you try again, you should have access to it. It should look like this. Just put a link in the chat again, or in the Discord chat. Right, so you press any of them 4 cam buttons, it should move my camera around. And if you press that, it'll change my scene to the other one I mainly use. There we go. And that one's the screen we're on right now. There we go. Anyone wondering why I've gone through all this palaver, right? It's the idea that on the off chance I miss an ad break, or I don't see it's coming up, Ada or any of the other mods, they can actually just snooze the ad break if I'm in the middle of a battle. It's a bit like getting in there before something happens. Yeah, it's convoluted for sure, but we got there. Like I say, it doesn't help when you got a numpty like me trying to guide. But yeah, that's the general principle anyway. Like I say, I've got all these things on here pretty much on my little deck here. But on the off chance I just don't think to do something or I don't see something like ads, then you or someone else can hop in. And I'm pretty sure I set you up last night so you can see ad breaks that are incoming. And it does say in the chat as well. And say, it was just that thing of, like I said, when I was saying it to you and the others last night, it was like, I wanted to try and do something that would be helpful for everyone. Like, these are like very raw, basic things, but I know you can make streams very interactive with this kind of technology as well, but I can't say I've got ideas that are worth doing. It's like the instant replay idea you had, that was a good idea, but I started my stream last night and it was lagging like crazy trying to do it. But I don't know if it's the hard drive I'm running. I've got a mechanical hard drive right now, and I can't afford to upgrade to an SSD right this minute. So until I can, I don't want to try things like that again. Alright, eat and delete. Alright, that was nice and quick. Alright, we might as well get into Grand Arena, not a lot else is going on. Okay, so round one, we're up against Mini Spudulike. We've had a 3-0 and a 0-3 this season, so we could do with balancing it out a bit. With that in mind, I'm just going to go on Swagger GG, but I'm also going to go on my profile. But yeah, you can see it there, 3-0, 0-3. Could really do with getting a better week this week. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind, but they weren't like horrendous losses either. I mean, that one was one banner. That was what, 24? That was 40. So it got better as the week went on, even though you could argue that was worse as far as being so close. So hopefully we can get a rhythm back, at least going into 3v3. So yeah. Anyway, let's do this. Let's have a look at the bracket. So, Mini Spudulike of Space Slug. We're 11.1 to 11.8. They've got Zeta Advantage, 333 to my 275. I've got one more GA Omicron. They've got 3 more GLs. They've got 29 more Relic units, 230 to 201. Relic 5s, it's 1 in my favour, 160 to 159. 25s, we've got a clear advantage, 76 to 29. Marginal advantage on the 20s, 227 to 213. We're behind on the 15s. Okay. I think I'd be inclined to say I've got Datacron advantage, but marginally. I feel like I've got more level 9s, and it's 14 more level 9s to the 6 more level 6s, so I think we're in favour there. Just scrolling down, see what else they've got. They've got Raver, Bo-Katan, Jar Jar, Quadme. Let's have a look at the speeds. The Piet's the fastest, Boosh, Paz, Vizsla. If you guys tell me Paz needs speed, I'll believe you, but I can't say I've heard of that myself. Echo, Darth Sidious, again. Shakti, Fifth Brother, Darth Vader, Darth Malak, and Jedi Knight Revan. Okay, so a few questionables there. Now, I didn't do my planning this round. I was a naughty boy. I was doing other things last night, as I've been talking about. So let's see what it is. Okay, so we're expecting a Luvada, a Quadme, Caloran Beck, Ray, Raver, Geos, Gungans, and JMK. Then it's Phasma, Seer, and Mon at the back. Let's see if any of that's the same. So they've scored 258 banners so far. They've taken 2 shots on my Phoenix and haven't cleared it. They haven't hit my gas. They've one-shot my Jabba and my Finn. Is that bad? It's a really good place for my webcam, is there? I block something no matter what I try. Yeah, Phoenix did good. Phoenix did good. First of all, no attempts on Quadme or Tuscans, but Dash and Ray got one shot. Okay. I thought I'd throw Luminara in this team. It was probably a bit of copium, but I was like, it's an okay level 6. You know, if we get the Yoda doing the third special, you know, the one with the protection up, then they're going to be giving protection disruption and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, okay, we can give that a go. Bit of extra durability for Luminara because she's... Yeah, definitely copium, but I thought I'll give it a go. You never know, maybe it'll come on out. Probably not. So yeah, Tuscans, they're not doing anything to be expected. Dash, one shot, and Ray, one shot. Yeah, I've been getting support Cron, so I'll have to switch it out. Alright, we've got Ray. We've got Caloran back. That looks like it's been ruined a little bit. Maybe I'm wrong, but the fact that Jolie and Bastel are there, that doesn't seem too great. Bob May's got Mace and Yoda. Nothing too fancy on the Cron, except for Armor Pen. And then it's Lord Vader. Okay. I think Royal Guard would have been better there, but saying that it is a 9th Sister Cron, so fair enough. We look here, we've got Gungans with Bombardier Cron. It is a good level 6 though. It's JMK with Kath and Padme's Cron, not a good level 6. Geos, I'm guessing nothing special, nope. And Raver with the Raver Cron and good Raver stuff. Okay. Alright. I would say that was bang on the money. So let's put some things down. Well, we have got Leia available. So we'll do Leia on Boss Nass. We'll do... Yeah, we'll do JML on Lord Vader. We've got Slacker for Raver. We've got Seer for Ray. We'll Bane Quadme. We've got Inquisitors for Caloran. I'm thinking, do we do Night Sisters on the bugs? Slacker on Raver's 50-50. Maybe switch to Malgus then. Oh, hang on, actually, yeah, we do need to do it that way anyway, because Slacker's got to do JMK, so that's actually fine. Seer could be a bit of a problem now. I wouldn't say I've got a clean counter. Did the Lord Vader have Thrawn? I think it did. Yeah. The bounty hunters are a bit sketchy there. Yeah, scratching my head here thinking what's best. Starkiller feels very unlikely to do Seer. I don't have to work this out yet, but it'd be nice to have a plan. Yeah, 40% for this Starkiller. The Lord Vader team is, if you want to call it the standard one, you know, but it's instead of Royal Guard, it's got Ninth Sister and Datacron. So Darth Vader, Thrawn, and Maul. I think it was a Docron as well. I can double check. Oh no! Oh, hang on. Would it be Doc? No, it was Max Health. Max Health. Sorry, I got my sets mixed up then. .308 speed on Thrawn, so that's what, 348? It does feel a bit of a wild suggestion, I won't deny that. Has that Rolo Sana team actually done Lord Vader? Well, I haven't got cracked. Maybe 3PO and Chewie could do it though. I'll tell you what, we'll leave that for a minute. Well, I say I'll leave that. We'll think about all that in a minute, because Bounty Hunters could potentially do Lord Vader. It'd be one hell of an RNG fest as far as who gets fractured, who gets mauled, but not impossible. So we'll come to the back wall in a minute once we've dealt with the south. Then we know what we got left, don't we? Okay, so Gungans. I don't think I'm wrong here. I do feel like I needed Leia. I'm not anticipating needing any Empire, or facing any Empire stuff, so I think we can afford to do Adrad and Jyn. Okay, we're going to do this battle, and then in 4 minutes we're going to have break, okay? So let's get this one out. We'll slow down a bit after this one. Okay, so we'll pass that to Drogon. Pass that to Drogon. Nice bit of buff immunity on their side. All right. It's weird seeing Leia with a taunt. I know she's a tank, but because she doesn't actually have it in the kit, it's hard to see. Right, let's just try and slow you down a bit. I actually hit Jar Jar. I meant to go for Bombardier. Get wrecked. I don't mind stalling a little bit there. Not Jar Jar. R2 is missing a few banners, but other than that, we're looking okay. Okay. So with that in mind, I am going to run a very quick ad break. We'll get that out of the way manually so that I'm in control of it. Okay. So, I'm just having a look at the plan while I'm here. It's Malgus versus Raver. We take Malik in there, and that should deal with any of the nastier elements of that battle. Night Sisters, I feel, should be able to do the Geos. I do the Geos and get good banners. Slacker JMK should be okay. I'm trying to think what the battle poses. I mean, Phasma, that doesn't strike me as needing much. Mon Mothma as well, Iden could do that. If not, maybe just something with a bit more oomph. It's just Seer, that's the problem. Where I can't help but think JML would be nice to move to Seer. I mean, the other option would have been JML on Raver. JML on Raver, Malgus on Seer, and then Bounty Hunters the Lord Vader. None of those seem great, though. Okay, get back into the game. We'll do Slacker. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. I probably butcher that every time. Okay. I was gonna say, Ahsoka, chill. Chill. Let's cleanse. Just basic. And again. Well, I will admit, I'm going to miss this Kron for Slacker. He's been very nice the last couple of months. I haven't felt it to be oppressive like the Padme Kron. Yeah, I can't say I'll miss the Padme Kron. Even though I do believe she's needed a bit of a lift of late to keep her viable, I think that she needs something more balanced. I'll agree with that, Grand. I've only faced that one a few times, but it's certainly ruined my Grand Arenas. Especially if I haven't had the right counter lined up. Okay, fun. I wouldn't tell Fish that, he'll be upset. Right, me and you are holding the fort, aren't we, Special Forces? "20 holds, wow." I mean, I can't imagine people have just sort of slept on it a bit, like, oh, it's not that good. It's only cup, and then they go into a battle and get wrecked. Downside is you actually need to have cup at Rally 5 to make it work. It's only the mad lads that have done it. Yeah, I mean, I've tried Bane against it, and it's really rough for that because Padawan Obi-Wan going onto protection just destroys you. Oh, it's Quad May with Cup. Okay, that is something a bit messier, let's say that. Alright, can we have an agreement, Malik, that you're not going to let Malgus die? Thank you. Alright, let's just eat on Grand Inquisitor. Land that. I've heard Sorty's been doing things. I know I was missing... I think it was the support cron I was missing for it, because you also need T3 and I haven't got T3 up. Let's do that. Just Slam Raver. Oh, wow. Okay, we've got the revive at least. I don't want to lose Sat, that's where my head is right now. I'm trying to protect Sat. He's just... because he's so slow, yeah, it was just impossible. He just wasn't taking the help I was offering. Right, that's another one. I say another one, I think that is actually the first one. It's another death. Another Inquisitor in the dirt. Let's basic over there. Go on, we'll base it. I think Set did help in this battle. We did drop banners because he died, but I can't help but ask myself, if I put, say, Sith Marauder in here, would Malik have died? Yeah. There we go. So far I see 1 Leia, 2 C Banes, 1 Bane Dooku, 1 C Malgus, 1 Lord Vader, 1 Bo-Katan Mandalore, and 1 Gas. That's quite a kill list it's had. You cut Kron as holds as well versus Bane. If you bring in Set, it's 99% consistent. Okay. I'd assume it's just for the fact that Set's tanky in itself, isn't it? There we go. Next up, bug washers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You know, Kit, I do respect everything you say, but I just can't not do zombie here. It doesn't feel safe. I feel like zombie's the one that keeps me safe in this battle. Then also another reason why I wish I could just spare an army for Marin. I really need a Conquest unit to come out with TW Omicrons. I mean, the last one was DTMG, wasn't it? Right, if someone's dying, I want it to be not a Sarge. So, yeah, it's worth reviving. Zombie, you do know you're allowed to take a turn, don't you? Just reminding you. You know, taking turns, it just means that you're actually doing your job. Don't want any confusion over it. Okay, I actually don't mind that. Okay, Marin, just chill there, duck. Oh, alright. Please, it's my turn. You've had yours. There we go. Yeah, that's probably because I didn't turn stream mode back on. Let's do that. Thanks for the reminder. There we go. Ritter? Alright. Is it what was predicted? Yep, Steer, Mon, and probably Phasma. Luthen's in there with the GA Omicron. 333 speed. Who's my football team? It's Stoke City. We actually had a good result in midweek, which is, well, I say good result. It was a great result. We won 5-0 against Middlesbrough. So, yeah, I was more surprised than anyone. Youngest team we've ever fielded as well. So it was a nice evening, that. I'd say, who'd you support, striker? Oh. I know no one's redeemed it, but I thought I need a stretch. Okay, I'm going to give Bounty Hunters a crack here. I think we need to see if we can wriggle our way around this. Taking Bam. Okay. That's an interesting mix, that. I knew a Brighton fan at university, but I haven't been in touch with him since. I know he used to... I mean, this was like 2010 time. I was... Well, it was 2013 we had the conversation about Brighton, and he was telling me back then how he was raving about Lewis Dunk. And, yeah, it's fun to think 10 years later he's still ploughing on. But yeah, let's say Liverpool as well. It's like... They've just signed Chiesa today, haven't they? That's not a bad deal. Right, we'll give this a go. Let's see how it goes. Pop that onto Fennec. He is taunting, so I'm going to put it there because Fennec's already got DI. We'll do that to heal up Mando. Yeah, he kind of got screwed over there a bit. We'll do that. Okay. Oof, good head. Alright, actually that was good. Oh. Yeah, have that, Fennec, have that. Oh. Maul. Yeah, let's make sure no fractures go out. And can we get a kill? No, a little bit too early. Don't die, please, anyone. Can we actually get more? No, being right tanky sods. I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah, gotta keep Fennec in this game. Right, Uno reverse. Got to get Maul. Okay, one down. Alright. Hopefully we're in two-shot territory. I'll submit. Yeah, I think that was a bit naivety on my part. I think I was just worried about the fracture because it's obviously very potent in that team. Or it can be potent, I should rephrase. I don't feel like there was anything too crazy there either, except for maybe Crit Avoid. Yeah, it just felt like I wasn't able to get kill shots as quick as I'd have liked. Alright, let's just deal with this Batwall for a minute. Just going backwards a sec, you're absolutely buzzing about Chiesa. Hope you can get back to his pre-ACL level. I mean, I was reading Sky Sports the other day and they were saying about how essentially under Andrea Pirlo, he was doing alright, and then the injury happened, then Massa Allegri didn't really fancy him, so he didn't really get into form. So I get what you mean. It's like, fingers crossed he can actually do something decent. I'd like it for you. You know, I'm not a Liverpool fan of it, if you live, or anything like that. But, you know, just in general football, he does seem an interesting footballer, so I hope he does well. Let's get Jedi in here. So, yeah, I think this'll do. Alright, so we're not going to do the AoE, we're just going to start working on Malicos. Yeah, let's just mark Malicos. None of that worries me. We'll get a bit of armor shred on him if we can. Yeah, I wasn't expecting anything there, just using an ability. Brilliant. I'm curious how that ability works with Cal. I'm sure it's in the kit and I've just not read the line. But I do find it interesting that he always assists on the target he last targeted rather than the one that actually being countered. Yeah, whenever another ally attacks at a turn, this character is called to assist, limit once per turn. But you get what I mean, it's like, say JML then was hitting Seer, you'd have thought Cal had beaten Seer, but instead he's going for the other Cal. I don't know if it's just me who feels like that's a bit of a weird interaction. Yeah, he hasn't got the right connection. Alright, I think we're going to try Starkiller here. I don't know if it's got the legs in it, but we're going to give it a go. I don't think... Oh, I have got attack again, so we'll go for that. The bottom line is I don't know what is capable here, what Luthen's capable of. I'm hoping he's a defensive, offensive one. And he's just going to be a bit lame on defense. Yeah. Still, I will take that because, you know, someone's put an Omicron and big relics and mods on Luthen. I'm like, I feel I should respect it. I feel like I'm missing something. There we go. Yeah, I think we're going to use that. I mean, it's not a Wampa Cron, but it's as good as Wampa could get without it being a Wampa Cron. I mean, am I wrong in thinking this is full auto? Like, the AI should be smart enough to keep him alive. Well, they take a bonus turn when they kill someone, so it's not... Oh, I get you. You're saying that that'd be the only better thing. Fair enough. But it's not bad, is it? And in theory, we should ramp up enough to get this Stormtrooper out. I mean, I'm guessing we get the sides out via AoE. Ooh. That does sound a bit nasty. It's got a fair few bits of... a fair few things that are probably very interesting to work with. Although granted, the fact that you're using it in TW is more impressive. Kind of neglected the fact that it was a different game mode. I wouldn't have even known that Wampa could do much, even with just Datacrons. Alright, 68. Right, we'll work our way back down to Lord Vader. I was a little surprised that they brought in the Spectre tag for what it's worth. You know, not like a whole...
What's up, Mother Jedis?
Hey, old man, how you doing? Like, I wasn't too surprised, but it's like, I thought they would have just done the Phoenix tag, but I can only assume there's going to be some interactions they didn't want with Phoenix. Like, maybe Rex. Bill's probably on his way. Yeah, it did ruin my Phoenix GL idea. They've announced Galactic Legend Ahsoka, and Ahsoka will have the Spectre tag. So she isn't Phoenix, she's going to be Spectre. So, yeah. It ruined my thought, because I thought that she'd have Phoenix tag. Yeah, see, I can understand C on defense in 3v3, but 5v5, it's a waste. And yeah, in PW, it's not great either. We don't know yet, Ada. They might get the Spectre. They might not. My thoughts are they might give some of the Ghost Crew Spectre because they were called Spectre whatever. But they might also not do it because it could break whatever Fulcrum, sorry, not Fulcrum, Ahsoka will do. We gotta wait and see. Right, let's aim that at Ben. Wave our hands in the air like we just don't care. And... Alright, that was one. We got 39 stacks, so I'm going to do that. Even though it's early. Because then we can do that. And then... It's just beautiful, Malicos, you're a beautiful man. He's as bad as he is in Fallen Order, but in a good way. Yeah, that is probably it with Hera Lead. I mean, I think Hera Lead could be nasty. Alright, let's get the inks then. How long have we got? We've got 5 minutes till an ad break. Right. The Barris Cron, so let's get rid of Barris. I was looking at the Kron because I'm thinking, I have not actually faced a Barris yet, so I'm like, what am I doing? Yeah, I said before, this is not a great team. I mean, I'm overkilling it. Okay. What may? Yeah, it's not ideal, I know, but I know we kind of had a funny moment, Mole, with me putting Boba Fett sign of Django down, and it was like, I don't think it's good, but it was just basically I wanted to fill a slot. You know, I wanted to put something down that would at least drain something, but I do get your point of view that, you know, you do have to be a bit more mindful. I don't think you've ever seen that many.
Don't think I've ever seen that many concurrent conditions.
I'm not being funny, Chris. That message, it sounds like something that's come out of a chatbot. Oh. Yeah, Mother of it. Go on, Tennyson. Okay. Doing a bit, Duck. In the last battle, your enemy had like a million little red boxes. Oh, that was it. Yeah, I was doing Grand Inquisitor versus Kala and Wanta. Yeah, Inquisitors versus Jedi. It's a very one-sided battle. Probably less so without Datacrons, but yeah, they absolutely wreck Jedi. Okay, last one. What the hell am I going to use? I'll tell you what, we will try the Rolo group. Let's just see if we can get something out with it. So, it's Rolo. I need to find Sana. Make sure she's in there. Sana. CLS. Anyone disagree with that? And I'll put a bunch of actually, no, it wouldn't be armor pen, it'd be support. We'll go for that. Sea Lead Star Killer. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to run this and we'll see how it goes. I want to try and get in before the ad break. Means we can have a little break before fleet. Yep. That's one thing, he's blinded, ability blocked, heal immune. Let's just see if it works. Nice one. I mean, I'll take that as a clean up. It's like a clean up on crack, but I will take it. All right. Let's run an ad break. Let's get it out of the way. And so I'll have to wait. If you got the ads, you're just gonna have to wait a minute. See what they did. Let me just check my phone. Did you get in touch, Chris? Yeah. Okay, let's give it another go. Are you actually there, Chris? I don't know if you're there or if you've just popped on. What I actually need is, you know, like the Discord ID with a hashtag? I need that. It might actually be straightforward. Let me get it up and I'll see if I can find it. Because Ada's was pretty straightforward once we worked it out. Let me try it again. It'd be... There we go, I've got you. I've got you. Right, so... I'm going to put it in chat because only you'll be able to use it. If you use that, you should be able to control my stream. Or at least parts of it. I'm just giving Chris a second in case he's got to get Get on there or something. Yeah, they took down a wall. I don't know if Chris got a second to do it or not. Okay. Let's switch over. Oh, hang on. It looks like you did press it. Alright. There we go. There you go. Bingo. So they haven't hit anything at the back yet. Let's just see if they did do anything on the front. No drops on the front. Okay. Yeah, it's not too bad, is it, as far as actually just being able to move it around. I mean, how I view it, there are times when people have looked at my screen, they've been like, where exactly, well, what exactly are you talking about? Like last time, we were on this back wall, and I was sort of bragging about, oh, I've had a hold here, you know, and it's like, people couldn't see it. You know, the funny thing is I could probably set up a channel bot redemption where I do a cha-cha dance or something. I could actually just do like a preloaded animation and just get it all moving around the screen. But yeah, like I say, I think it's got merit that you guys have got control over it, because it's not like anything that, how do I put it, anything that it needs to be used all the time, but just on the off chance you're watching it and you're thinking, oh, he's not done this, you could just do it yourself rather than hoping I see a chat message kind of thing. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do Holdo here. Is there a couple of adjust things you mentioned? Not sure what you mean there, Chris. I know I'm open to ideas for things to put on there. At least as far as things that maybe I can't always quickly do myself, even with my Stream Deck. Maybe just based on lack of sight. Yeah, and that's a good thing to put in. Yeah, I can try and get that set up. I think the volume would be a good option. I wish there was a way I could get a not alter volume, change song thing, but I'd have to find a way of getting it set up with Epidemic Sound. I know, the Resistance actually did quite well there. I was surprised. Alright, I'm actually going to go all out on this Vulture Droid. Just so it doesn't get buff immunity on me. Then we can get Tenacity up to try and resist anything else they throw at us. So Aina. Back. Ignore Taunt. Well, we could ignore Taunt, but we don't need to. That was nasty. I'm glad I brought reinforcements with me. Let's say that. Alright, another one. Okay, they've got 2 turns. Ghost is dead. Alright. That was messy. Way messier than I would like, but we did beat it at least. Order 66. And we'll do Chimera here. Right, once I've done this, we're going to go on a break, and I'm going to just go and get a drink. So, yeah, a little bit parched. Yeah, you can definitely see why Mal can counter Prof there. It's just, I kind of went for that because I thought it's probably the best thing that I could do. Maybe... if I got Exectrix built up, I think that would have been a lot safer. Chimera as well probably could do it, but I don't like that as much. Oh. Alright, we got the kill shot. Alright, 75. All good there. 18-13. Alright, that's nice solid banners. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, so what I'll do, hop on Discord, I'm going to put this in my watch list. What's this guy's ally code? Alright, so fingers crossed we'll be updated if they score any banners. Didn't know this was out yet. Must have got my dates mixed up. I mean, I would benefit from the upgrade there, and I would benefit from that. But yeah, can't really justify it otherwise. It is a good bundle. I'm not saying anyone shouldn't get it if you haven't got those characters or some of those characters, but right now that's just a big no-no for me. Let's go here. It was a Lightspeed bundle. Let's go to Crimson. Right, just getting details up for the round. Oh, no, don't need that. All right, we're looking good. Right, so I did say it before, I'm going to run another ad. I know it's only just been a couple of minutes since we did one, but I'm thinking, get one out of the way. Hopefully we've got a long round where we don't have to do one. Plus I can get a drink. So, let's do that, and I'll be right back, folks. Hello again. Okay. The game up? Yeah, we're here. Right. We got first in fleet, no issues there. I'm trying to think who's getting my gear at the moment. It's the battle computers. If anyone can think of a better node to farm for Darkside currency, I'm open to it. I'm just going for that right now because I think it makes sense. Just stock up on Karatech, even if it's not the best Karatech farm. Alright, let's get into Grand Arena. So, Crimson. We're up against AET Phoenix. Interesting names, I tell you. So, looking at the compare, it's 10.2 to 10.4. Oh, hang on. Let's get the right guy up. That would help. Alright, so it's 10.2 to 10.9 even. Zeta's 251 to 284, so not looking good so far. Omicron's 26 to 31, again, not too great. 6 to 8 GL, so we're only 2 behind now. Rally units 158 to 196. 5s, we're 136 to 155. Not looking great. Then 25s, we're a 8 ahead, so that's not too bad. 1 ahead on the 20 pluses. A little bit further behind on the 15 pluses. What's that, 139? So, yeah, pile under could be better. Yeah, give them Datacron advantage as well. They've got a lot more 6s than I've got and a lot more 3s, so they've got a bigger library, shall we call it. Yeah, they got Leia and Jabba. We've got, let's see, no Afra. They have got Raver. A very baby Taran. But they've got no Bo-Katan, no Jar Jar, no Queen Amidala. Well, they've got Queen Amidala, but it's like year 5 or something. Alright, let's see the speeds. So it's 337 Revan, 321 Hux, 330 Grand Inquisitor, 330 Jyn, 333 Seventh Sister, which I find a bit odd. Okay, it's actually not that bad. I was just thinking, you kind of want 7th to be a bit quicker than Grand, which technically it is, but you want it to be a bit faster, so... And saying that, if you've got Raver... this guy got Raver? Yeah, if you got Raver, surely you don't want speed on Grand as much. You want offense, I'd have thought. So, I've got question marks there. Maybe they can be answered, but they are there. 3PO seems absurdly fast. Revan, fair enough. Greef, fair enough, although where's Bosk? Cat and Rex, both of them make sense. Alright. So this is what we're expecting. We're expecting Leia, Qui-Gon, Malgus, Raver, Jabba, JMK, Rey, DTMG, Finn, Phasma, and Hera. So, let's see how much of that comes true. Alright, now attacks. I'm going to say spoilers, my defense is the same as the last round, so let's show you what we've got, or what we're facing. Qui-Gon, Raver, Leia, Malgus. Very much beat for beat. No idea what that noise is. Second of all, we've got Rey, Jabba, CLS, and JMK. So no DTMG, but the rest the same. Interesting. Can't say I've seen CLS on defense for a while. So, with what we've seen, got a minor headache here. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Savage is on defense for me. Even though it didn't do well last time, we're going to have to look at that as an option. Blacker on JMK. We're going to need to do Sif Eternal plus some Goonbags on Leia. I say Goonbags because I don't know what else to call them. See, I'm not sold on that. I'm actually thinking we do what we did last time, which was C on JMK and Slacker on Leia. I mean, yeah, that's all the stuff you'd expect. So yeah, I think we gotta go that route about it. Just get an insta-kill, aim to get Cat out and clean up as a backup. We'll assume Bad Batch can do Qui-Gon. Malgus can do Raver. Darkilla can do Rey. But then I am in a funky spot here. JML, I don't feel comfortable doing it with Malgus. If I had the option, I would prefer to do Gas. Which then just leaves JML as a very flexible backup, I suppose, for clean up JMK. Then I mean, we've got options. That's a good thing. Got options, but I can't say I know what I'm doing. Imps versus Finn, I guess. Wampa versus Phasma. Don't really know what we do with Phoenix. We've got CLS, maybe that seems sketchy, but maybe. Yeah. Kanan would be hard. The Iden I would say is a no-no. A little bit awkward. I will remove that. Padme's on defense with JMK. It's a trouble. I have things down for 3v3 and 5v5, so like Padme is one of those things in 3v3. Not a list like I refresh every time. We could do a CLS mirror, I guess. Bane's available, yeah. I mean, I suppose we could do this, to be honest. CLS versus CLS and Bane versus Phoenix. That should be doable. Yeah, that looks fine. That could be a nightmare, though. We've got phase 3 meta. Can't say I look forward to that. Alright, let's start here. Where's Kit when you need him? Or want him? Go on, let's just do it. Yeah, that's the fish approach. That's common around these parts. Great start then. Oh well. Great start. I forgot, yeah. It is where, in my mind, I've got comfortable with zombie in my head, so getting my head around the idea that you want Talzin dead in that instance, yeah, I get confused. Now I'm feeling kind of boned. I've got JML. Trouble is, I don't know JML. Well, actually, saying I've got Lord Vader. Maybe Lord Vader could get us down to cleanup. I mean, again, I've got to reiterate, it's obviously not a great Lord Vader, but maybe there's enough going for it. Sorry, I was just seeing what prawns I got. Yeah. Like I say, I just hope it would be enough to get the team down a little bit. We'll see, though. I was going to say, RG, get in here. If I can get Boosh out, that in itself is cleanup worthy. Past there. Alright, that's just horrid. Come on, Bush, die to him. Yeah. Alright, Bush gone. We've got what we need out of this. If we can get more, great, but we have got what we need. Yeah. The trouble with that and ult, we can't really ramp, so we're just kind of stuck doing specials and hoping. Adding the fact my route level's really low. I mean, we're not looking like a R9 supremely well modded Lord Vader, it's just a okay Lord Vader. Okay. Jedi. Let me think this through. I think we need Shaq and JML. Sorry, Shaq and Hoda. Just keep the cleanses. Isn't Omi Yoda a healer? Support. Hmm. I'm looking at that and wondering if it's worth putting Jolie in instead of Hoda. Yeah, I think the issue as well as Jabra yeets, it's over anyway. Alright, we're going to go for Skandar for the fact he was annoying me in that last battle. One of those cases where you feel like you can feel the Rowlet levels. Alright, Shaft clear. Put that on JML. Wow. Riposte really stings when it lands like that. Yeah, gotta get Embo out. Right, so I'll put it on the cards now. If I lose the round down to this battle, the Night Sisters just messing up straight away at the start, then, you know, I've got to cop that as a bad result. But hopefully we can recover as far as we still do enough to get the win. I'm also really wishing at the moment that there was one of these Permakill Crons prevent revives. It feels like there's so many characters in the game right now that are like Jack in the Boxes. And I know the next set's got a light side revive Cron, and I'm like, as much as you want it for your own teams, you're thinking, God, I've got to kill them things now. I've got images of reviving General Kenobis in my head, which, you know, that's potentially decent banners for JMK, but not what you want to be facing. Although it will still be easier than what we're facing right now, so I suppose take what you get. Right, full auto. Hopefully we get a Pyromancer heals from Hermit. Hopefully. 33. Alright, we beat our first team, yay! Now to get to the sketchy one. We got Mando, Armorer. I'm going to do what I did last time, bring in Grandmaster as well. Just thinking this through in my head. Did we say armor? Was armor ahead of? Yeah, I've used Thrawn. That just clocked it. That means they will go for armor quick. Yeah, I'll hold. If anything, I'm trying to think if there's a way to stealth a character. Arguably R2. How fast is my R2? 289. It's not incredibly slow. Yoda's still before Armorer. Okay, that's promising. I can't believe this is a lineup I'm doing. I'll put that out there. My thoughts are R2 potentially could get a turn to stealth armorer. 312. Yeah, I think GBA might just be the clincher. Yeah. Fall in love and tear it down as soon as we wake up. Promise you the world tonight, show you what I've got. Your body speaks my language and you read me like a book. This night means forever and so does me and you. Sure, we'll put that on. It won't do much, but we'll do it. Right, link 1. Link 2. Came along. Now, just survive, C. Just survive. Just survive. Please survive. The cover. So be it, bloody Jedi indeed. This is the thing, you might have crit hit immunity, but they're essentially saying, so what, we'll just whack you a ton of times to the point that you don't really know about it. We'll submit it. It's better than it was. It did the job we needed it to do. The downside is, I don't really know what to clean it up with. Maybe Grand Inquisitor? Yeah, Grand Inquisitor might be able to do that. It's a bit awkward because of the Datacron being active still, but we might be able to hang in there. We can put that on for blind. You're after the definition of a messy offense, though, look here. I mean, you could look here any stream, but this is definitely an example of it. I'm immediately seeing a problem. Yeah. My thought process was I had these spare, so I thought I'd give it a go, but the issue was too many out-of-turn attacks. I thought that might work, though. Maybe Bane. I was going to do Bane on the hair of Phoenix at the back, but maybe move Bane here. All right, not pretty. All right, 1v1. Okay, 33. Yeah, total of 6 battles on 2 teams. This is not a good start. I know I'm being captain of the Bleeding Obvious, but I feel it's worth acknowledging the crimes I'm committing. Right. Let's move forward. Go for that. A wood?
We're certainly lucky that you are on.
Go on, we'll do that. $62. I mean, after what we've just been through, I'm taking a 62 without blinking. Starkiller. Oh, Miss Mewfoos. And again. Not a lot of good crons left after all that. Let's go for that. Right. We got the crit hit immunity off there. We'll just do it to get off the others. One down. Just realised Stick Ray's there. That's an oddity. Why do I feel like I'm in the middle of a what do you call it? Title of my sex tape. When one ray isn't enough, you bring more. No, we're not bolting. We're chancing it. How things have gone today, maybe not the best idea, but we're chancing. Okay, let's bring the Star Destroyer down on you. Bye-bye. Really? You telling me Stick Ray hadn't gone into DI? Literally the glassiest of glass cannons, and she managed to not take enough damage during that entire period. I know, I think people have been sleeping on her. Oh boy. Okay, we've got Phasma, a non-ult Lord Vader, and Finn. That's a bit bigger headache than Terra. Yeah. I don't think I can full clear. I think we're at that point, but let's just keep going. What's your Anakin speed? 273, Cam was in there. 273 plus 60 is 333, we're still faster. That's plus 80, that's 350. I think that's on par with my Echo. Yeah, bang on. It's gonna be rough. Hey, Trudy. Cat just decided to scratch the carpet. I'm just hoping I can will them down. There we go. $54. All right. Just realised that's a very cruddy level 3. I've got no decent dark side crons though, besides that one, which I need. Got it. Alright, don't dice that. Let's do that. Alright, not as big a hit as it was on Famine earlier. Chill. Raver Inquisitors have no chill. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I should not have done that. I'm like Hagrid. Ugh. Look, slow down, you lot. Slow down. And I know that wasn't efficient, but I'm like, I just want little bleeding swine. I don't think we're beating this. The previous one I'd said that I think Set actually helped. It wasn't necessary for this one, but I felt like Set had helped as far as spreading the pressure between Malik and Set, but yeah, Malik getting wrecked there before I could get GI has just destroyed this counter. I mean, give them credit, they've done the job. You know, this has been a good Inquisitor team, but I've just got wrecked. I just haven't been able to take this GI out, even though I've thrown as much as I can at it. And to be honest, that's kind of where the GA ends. I mean, I was kind of out anyway, and this has pretty much just destroyed me. Not even a tank revive cron hurts as well. Right, we're going to just retreat here. It's not like we can win with one. But yeah, that was brutal. I mean, it's obviously all the good stuff. I'm just curious if there was anything else. A bit of crit avoidance, but they got quite a chunk of armor pen. Yeah, I mean, GG's. They did the job. Let's do that, and that. Yeah, very tough round, this. I actually don't mind these rounds to a degree. I mean, I don't like losing. I feel like generally I'm a bad loser. But I don't mind these kinds of losses because you feel like you never really stood a chance anyway, to a degree. It's those where you think, oh, if I'd have done this, if I'd have done that, maybe I'd have been alright. You know, I know you could point at Night Sisters at the beginning and say, well, you'd have had JML if you'd had Love Vader, maybe things would be different, and that is true, but I think there was a lot still that I was fighting uphill on here. For a fact, I'll be feeling better when I've got the Lord Vader built up properly, you know, I've got his ultimate and everything. Right now, it just feels like I'm not the finished article with it. I'm not. Can I just say, what were the odds then that I had it 99% ult charge? I suppose it's a good job that no one was alive at that point. Or I'm guessing whoever was there I killed with Slacker. I feel like they're going to tell me to get wrecked now. Yeah. Alright. I've taken my lumps here. I'm calling it. I mean, I can't do Lord Vader, and I'm kind of struggling there as well. So, yeah, we're backing out of this one. I mean, GG's, man. You've put a tough defense down. Oh, that was rough, though. Oh. If I thought I could do more, I would have done more, but I'd literally just be picking at the bones. It's just not worth doing. Right. Yeah, we're all caught up, nothing to do. Oh, for some reason that didn't work. Alright. Well, it feels like it's been a short one, but the fact is that's been about the average time of one of my streams, so yeah, that's actually not bad on my end. And I was right, the GAC would be just under the ad break limit, so we can skip an ad, as it were. Let's see who's online for a raid. One Pratt's on. Although saying that, I don't think he's streaming Swagger, right? Oh no, he is. He is streaming Swagger. Alright, we'll go there then. Oh, hang on. He isn't streaming Swaggo. But saying that, it does look like there's a few Swaggo streamers in there, or at least Swaggo players, so people we know. Alright, folks. Let me just see. We've had a follow today from Grand Pigus. Thank you very much for the follow. And yeah, I will be back now on... Actually, I'll be back tomorrow night. So hopefully we do better then. But until then, thank you very much, and I'll see you then. Until, bye for now.
JJ's raiding as well, as we've changed game.
Don't mention the war.
We've changed game. We're not on Galaxy Heroes. Thank you for the raid though, buddy. We're probably changing game as you're getting ready to raid us. So sorry if you come over for Galaxy Heroes. We've already finished our raids. And yeah, unfortunately. Fair enough, fair enough. And another, oh, we want these. Right, so these Fractured Sparks, Crackling Shards are what we want. But yeah. Do that. Right, where does it say they are? Where does it say they are? Which is sparkly. Okay. Cool. Right, let's go do some shite that we've got to do.